Hello ladies and gents, we are back for more The Stellar Swordmaster, picking up with the most recent chapter as we're recording, which is, I don't really remember what of Season 3, but Season 3, yeah, we're on Season 3 of The Stellar Swordmaster. There's 109 in total, but it's Season 2. And we immediately have a warning. This episode contains depictions of self-harm. Viewer discretion is advised. It's been a while since I've seen that at the start of a webtoon. Blimey. Let's roll. What was it I used to read on the channel? I might still read on the channel. I used to have that all the time. Tower of God. It used to be, has depictions of violence. I'm like, yeah, okay. Many thanks for your help. You've done us a great service. I'm told it was quite the clash. It's just a pity they didn't find his body. The royal family? Why the look of surprise? Did you not even realize what technique you were using? We need to sit down and have a proper talk. I'll be waiting for you in Tenovo. Honor or life. The choice is yours. It was merely a stroke of luck. Good fortune no doubt had a hand in it. You can't begin to imagine how much sleep I lost over that wretched scoundrel. He was a warrior of exceptional prowess. Your knights who accompanied me would have been no match for a man of such skill. I see now why you didn't dispatch the Knight Commander to deal with them. Whoever the mysterious looter may have been, you were already well aware that not even your finest knight could best him. A man of authority must account for every possible outcome. Who did you intend to call upon for help if I had failed? The Dragon Slayers. That's probably why he settled for you, isn't it? The Stellar Swordmaster, episode 109. The Dragon Slayers don't heed every summons. One must have a worthy justification to seek their aid, such as the appearance of a dragon, or some other dire emergency. Your failure would have provided just the pretext needed. After all, you're a dragon killer yourself, with the Dragon Slayer's crest upon your banner. So I was no more than a pawn to him. His own knights could have been slaughtered. Has he no regard for their lives? In any case, I am pleased you carried out the task so admirably. It would have cost me a fortune to hire the Dragon Slayers. Here's your payment. I threw in more than we agreed. Since the elves have already invited you back, I suppose you wouldn't be needing a recommendation letter from me. I've included the price for that as well. Right. Well, I'd best be going. Does it seem a waste to squander your talents in the north? I heard you were banished. Would you not prefer to work for a man who recognizes your worth, rather than a master who abandoned you? I can offer you wealth beyond the wildest dreams of those northern brutes. Count Vitskaya, your offer is most appreciated, but with all due respect, I would far prefer a master I can trust. Is that so? What a shame. However, fear not. I'm sure this won't be the last time our paths cross. However, fear not. I'm sure this won't be the last time our paths cross. Come what may, you'll pay for making a mockery of me in the north. Yeah, you fucking tell him, Vlad. Don't let anybody walk over your home. I'm not being followed. I looked into you. You're not one of Vitskaya's knights. Then again, honor's the last thing his knights would ever choose. So then, shall we continue where we left off? Not half bad. How'd you come across this place? I'm no stranger to back alleys. He's a mystery, this one. At first glance, he carries the dignified air of a young nobleman, and he seems completely at ease here in the slums. Aren't you going to ask me?
About what?
My name.
Retired knights aren't generally too fond of revealing their names.
How did you know I was retired?
You remind me of a certain someone. Your swordsmanship, your air of confidence, even the way you look at me.
Well, you're partly right, I'll give you that. Strictly speaking, I was only one who walks the lowest path.
And so you've turned to looting caravans. Not the most noble of pursuits for a former knight, if I may say so.
Aye, in truth, I have some business here to settle. Retirement arrived sooner than I'd reckoned. You owe me your life, you know that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
And I intend to collect what's owed to me.
Of course you do.
In any case, there's much to ask, and even more to be done. So I'm taking you with me for the time being. I could use your help.
With what, exactly?
You know what this is?
Those are elvish tea leaves.
Nay, this is no tea. It's a drug. Absalon. It means elvish tea in the Imperial tongue. The scent is cool and refreshing like a forest breeze, yet the taste is powerful enough to make even the blind see. The young noblemen of the central authorities can't get enough of it. Only problem is, a great many of them have begun taking their own lives as of late. By the time the cause became known, it was already too late to undo the damage.
Does the elvish tea make them see things or something of the like?
Nay. If the effects were anything so obvious, they would have noticed sooner. The real problem is it's highly addictive, and incites the mind to excess. But worst of all, it drives a man to such despair that is likely to harm himself.
Who did you lose to it? What did this drug take away from you?
The young folk have been in a dreadful state lately. The brightest of them are sent off to war to prop up a crumbling empire. Meanwhile, the old guard cling greedily to their titles and honor, leaving nothing for the younger generation to do but wallow in misery. Everyone was too lost in their own despair to see they'd already been consumed by Absalon.
Why not simply outlaw the drug? Now that they know what's causing the issue?
You might be too young and naive to see it yet, but there's a dark, shadowy web that stretches across this world, reaching into its deepest corners.
I'm not sure I follow.
Those pulling the strings of this tragedy are hidden deep within the very heart of the Empire, and it'll take far more than a few deaths to dislodge them. There's a fortune to be made from Absalon, and riches are the essence of power. A handful of greedy old tyrants are lining their pockets at the cost of young lives. They say one man's fortune is another's delight. Well, I plan to put an end to that.
Reasonable. A path of honor. It appears that despite looting caravans, something not so knightly, his intentions are far more noble than that of those who peddle them. And with all that out of the way, I hope you've all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, sub, and notification bell. YouTube staff, trying 1,000 subs by June of this year, so to help you, that'd be greatly appreciated. With that out of the way, I've been obviously, you've been you, and it was your time for another video. That's ta. Bye now.